सर
Yes.
अच्छा आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो ये जो वाइन है वो आई मीन किस कंट्री से ड्राइव हुआ है वाइन आई मीन फ्रॉम वेयर इट्स ओरिजिनेटेड
So how come this wine started today?
So one of the guests had come to the restaurant and he was talking very high about France and he was saying कि वाइन जो है वो फ्रांस से ही बना है and कुछ स्टोरी भी बता रहे थे
Okay.
तो मुझे मेरे को लगा कि जस्ट आपसे आके पूछूं कि वाइन कहाँ से आई कौन सी कंट्री से आई
Okay. So Ankita, what all country do you know from where wine started off?
फ्रांस
Okay.
इटली स्पेन जर्मनी
Very good.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
हो सकता है
These all are all over wine countries, so you named it correctly. Now talking about the origin of wine. There are a mix of views. However, you'll be surprised to know wine did not originated from France.
So from where it had come?
So I must say, apart from COVID, China has given us a couple of good things. One of them is wine.
Wine had come from China.
Yes. So, as per the evidence we have, it started 7000 BC in China. So China has got a staple beverage called wine. So usually they sip rather wine, which is made out of grape or rice. So it has been there into their culture and tradition for thousands and thousands of years.
Okay.
And the next country is again not a European country, it's again Iran.
Iran.
Yes.
I mean, alcohol is banned there.
Yes,
As
but
from-
it wasn't 5000 years, 5000 BC. Yeah. So it wasn't banned. Rather, we have evidence now, we have found that wine was there in Iran in between 5400 to 5000 BC. And then there is another country which is again which has got a history of 4000 BC wine, that is Georgia. Wine making thing which has been found, it was there in Armenia. So yeah, so France is not the place from where wine got originated.
Oh, so he was telling me one story also of one king and queen.
Yeah.
I mean, it has derived from France or something like that. Is it correct or it's?
Yes.
I mean,
So there is a story. It's again not from the France or Italy, rather it's from Persia. So there is to be a Persian kind of kingdom. We have seen several movies. One of them is 300. I'm sure that you must have watched that movie.
300.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't remember that movie.
Okay.
I know the story as he was telling me some story of king.
Yeah, there was one king with the 300 soldiers and
Yes,
he fought
yes, that's
against 100,000 Persian. Yes. So now there is a story in Persia. So there was a lady and she was favored kind of very, very favored queen of king. Over a period of time, what happens in earlier times, there used to be multiple queens for a king,
Yes, true.
Yeah, they were lucky. So what happened, over a period of time, she lost the favor of that king because there were several new killed. Then, since she was most favored one, she decided to kind of commit suicide. She said that I have had enough. I can't just live this life, so I'm gonna commit suicide. Now, how do you commit suicide? It's a painful thing. So she found a grape which has been spoiled and kept in a jar. So she thought that it must have turned out to be a poison now. I should eat this and commit suicide. She ate those grapes and surprisingly she did not die. She passed out and next morning when she woke up, she had that fresh mind and everything was pretty pleasant. She was a different lady altogether. She was a happy woman. Then she ate some more. And this process continued for a week or 10 days. After 10 days, her skin had a different glow altogether. And the story, this thing reached to king. King called her up. And king was again fascinated with her look and everything. And she was again the most favored queen of that king.
Yeah, that is why everyone.
So that is what is the story. There is no detailed evidence for it. But yeah, this story is there.
Everybody says wine is good for skin.
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
In fact, like wine has been there for thousands of years into our culture, and into our culture as a mankind culture.
India?
I'm talking about European countries. I'm talking about everywhere. So it has been there because it has a strong impact on society. There are a couple of good things for it. Number one, that has got a very vibrant aromatic thing. Then it has a nutritious value attached to it. Third, earlier it used to be a richest drink. If you have money, then only you could afford it.
Correct.
Now there is two concepts. One is old world wine, and second one is the new world wine. So we call it a table wine also. So when you talk about a country like Australia, when you talk about a country like South Africa, when you talk about a country like New Zealand, this falls under new world wine. So we popularly call them a table wine. I'm sure that you have tasted wine, right?
Yeah, fine.
So now you tell me which drink you prefer. If we talk about alcoholic drink, which is your favorite one?
Wine.
Yeah.
Wine and vodka.
So wine goes, then vodka is again. Vodka doesn't have any taste on its own, so it's gel well. It's more like a water. So probably next time we might talk about vodka. If you get any query from a guest about the vodka,
Yeah, sure, I'll come to you.
then I hope now your query has been answered.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for your time.
Most welcome.